So you know the expression, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all? Well, I have a message today that is exactly the same message, but almost exactly the opposite. And that is, if you have something nice to say it. My friends, this is so important in the day and age that we are living. Judaism actually has a lot to say about this. We have the laws of Lashon Hara, which is that we should not speak negatively, not gossip about other people, not say bad things, whether they're true or untrue, about other people and other situations. But with these laws of Lashon Hara, with these laws of what not to say, actually comes the laws of Lashon HaTov, good speak, what to say. And many people will agree that when you don't say something good, it's as bad as saying something bad. Now, let me give you an example and the reason why I'm making this video today. I sometimes receive messages from people, and probably I would receive more than the average human being, which thank God I'm very grateful for. Messages saying nice things that, I've really moved someone or someone really appreciates the work I do. And I will tell you that every single one of these messages changes my life. And 100% of the time, these messages come at the right time. Usually, I think someone is thinking of me when I'm having a bad day or feeling down or something like that. And then I get this lovely message to say, hey, I'm thinking of you. Just wanted to say I really appreciate what you do. And it just absolutely uplifts me and keeps me going. And I realized that I probably get more of these messages than the average person, thank God. And I really wish that more people would get these messages. We're doing a giveaway for Wrapunzel on Facebook, where people enter by writing something nice about someone that they didn't expect to connect with. And while I was reading through these messages, I was so moved. These ladies were tagging these friends, and these friends had no idea that this person felt that way, and on and on and on. And I was like, wouldn't it just be wonderful if we actually got out of our little boxes and told people how much we love them and how much we appreciate them? And I will say that as an introvert, I know how hard this is. It is really, really hard sometimes to just tell someone how much we love and appreciate them. Sometimes we think they don't want to hear it. Sometimes we think they already know. I was talking to my husband this morning and saying that, you know what, if my in-laws knew how much I speak highly of them to other people and they know how much I think about them, they would probably be very surprised because, I will admit I don't call them enough and I don't let them know enough. I don't let my loved ones know enough how much I appreciate them, but I really do, and I do think about them a lot. So this is the lesson. I really think that we need to tell people how we feel about them when it is a good thing. In the same way that we need to abstain from saying terrible things, gossip, bad things about people, we also need to take it upon ourselves to say the good things because they are important. And I will say this, you can change someone's life. You can even save someone's life if you say something nice to them. It can come always, for me personally, it always comes at the right moment when you're feeling down, when someone is feeling doubtful. You never know what someone is going through in private. And we really need to say these things to each other because we can save each other's souls, we can save each other's lives, and people will feel so loved and appreciated. So that's the message I have to share with you today. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. But if you do have something nice to say it. It is just as important. Lashon HaTov, speaking highly of other people, is just as important as not speaking badly of other people. And we sometimes, I think, we have to get over that shyness and that ego that prevents us from saying these things to each other because really we can change each other's lives and we can change the world by actually saying what's in our hearts when it is a loving and wonderful, beautiful thing. So let's do it. Let's do more of it. Let's do as much of it as possible. Okay, thank you all. Bye-bye.